Hey to the people, what's going on? Happy holiday. And when we say happy holiday, we mean Martin Luther the King Day. It's King Day
Period.
around Rotates TV and the world. Catch that dirt. Make sure that you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn your notification bells on, and do the things that you've been doing. We appreciate you. Hey Torby.
Hey, how are you?
I gotta be honest. I'm gonna just go ahead and be honest. Right now, I'm all over the place. I'm in a state of disarray. Last week we didn't have a lot of content um, as far as review wise is concerned. But if you kept up with the social media, we did keep the social media up to what it normally does. But we didn't have a lot of reviews last week or happy hour because my cousin, who has long had a battle with illness, they took her off of a ventilator last week as the cancer she was experiencing took over her entire body. And on Saturday, she passed away. So, while I'm very happy that my family member no longer has to suffer, I think it's starting to hit me, that my family member is gone. And so I've been like a little bit in mourning. And then I'm not in, only in mourning for the state of my family, but in mourning for the state of the state and the world. You know what I mean? Like today, you know, out of all days, you know what I mean? We have this person who y'all picked, because I didn't pick this, but who y'all picked. It just feels like it's gonna be a long 1,460 days until the next inauguration. How you doing?
Yeah, I agree with that, but the way I look at it, and I get the grief. Like you're never gonna be prepared for something like that, especially when it's a loved one. So I totally get it. But as far as me doing my part, I'm part of the 92%.
Okay.
Did what I had to do, and I'm not gonna let this or that person, that convict, whatever else y'all want to call him, because I don't know, he ain't that other word y'all claim he is. He ain't that to me. He ain't my president. Um, so it is what it is. I'm gonna make the best of these 4 years, regardless of who's in the office. That's where I'm at with
Yep. 1,459 left to go, I guess. Um,
it.
hey Sean, how you doing? I normally never talk
How
Huntsville tea. I never do it because y'all don't know how to act when it comes to the tea. Y'all have been, I want to say, y'all have been very well behaved when it comes to the review portion. That's why we continue to do it. And so I thank y'all for that. But as far as the tea is concerned, baby. But we're going to go ahead and just talk about it really quickly because Moses has a new bunkmate, and it is Laberic, the ex husband of Destiny. Uh, So is it everything that Destiny Touch turned to felon? What's the tea?
Well, she has her own cases to deal with, so that's just a Huntsville thing, I guess. And Marsau and Tisha also did their own live, and Marsau kind of said that if you stick around the show long enough, you kind of end up in jail, which is
But you
very
know,
interesting to say. But
well, you did.
unfortunately, we don't know all the details. We just know it's DV and harassing. It's something about harassment.
Well, we can't do any more felon shaming because, uh, you know, you too can be the president of the United States. And
Um,
so, here,
that
let me ask you this question. I was going to wait to happy hour.
uh-huh. I just want to say disclaimer that is not true for everybody.
Hmm. Well,
That
here's
they
what I
can
was
be
going
the
to
felon
ask.
and be the president. Let's be very clear. That's true for white men.
I want to ask this now, and we're going to sit on it and we'll talk about it at happy hour. But my question that I was going to ask is, should it be high time that felons are now allowed to vote if they can run the country?
I do believe that's true. I don't think it's going to change. However, rules are
It's not.
different. Rules are different for different people. Black and brown people, it ruins their life. However, uh, my great state of New York is the one who got him convicted of 34 counts. And shout out to Letitia James and Alvin Bragg, which are both black folks. They are the AG and they are the ones who keep their foot on his neck. So just so you know, the Southern District of New York was the ones who are still trying to enforce those penalties on him. So anyway,
All right, well, let's get into it. We got a lot to catch up on. Let me tell you something. I really hated us not having a recap for last week's Huntsville because last week Huntsville, baby, 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 baby,
it was
it was so good. It was
it
so
really
good.
was.
But I had to take care of, I had to be with my family at that
Yeah.
time. So, but I really did not want to not have a recap for last week. I had to rewatch it. So there are some spots for me that are a little spotty. So forgive me. And if I forget, I know good and well, Deputy Dog up here will not let me. In the back, we have Demisio. Hey, Demisio. Demisio been getting on my nerves while I've been mourning, y'all. But he didn't know I was in mourning. Nobody knew, but he really has been working my nerves the last couple of days. Um, I got to get a drama something. I got to get Demisio a little something to come up here and cuss about. All right, so Mel and Kimmy meet at Mel's home, and Kimmy discusses, this is, from last week that we didn't get to, you guys. So we're doing last week and this week's tonight. Mel and Kimmy meet at Mel's home, and Kimmy discusses Mel and Kimmy, discusses Mel. I don't know. Anyway, Kimmy tells Mel about Chris's involvement with setting up Latricia and Martell. Kimmy says that everyone was offended on behalf of Mel when they found out because these guys are supposed to be their mentors and supposed to be so influential in their marriage and trying to help them patch things up, and you busy trying to hook them up with Tricia. Now, Mel says that Chris was once a cheater himself, so the fact that he was Martell's mentor is no surprise to her. Kimmy asks about Mel's relationship with Tricia, and Mel says if anyone should feel a way, it's Mel because Tricia was fucking her husband. I don't remember if she said that verbatim, but that's what I wrote down on the thing. So Tricia was fucking her husband.
She ain't say that, but she said
Tricia was fucking her husband.
she alluded to it. She said
Tricia was fucking her husband.
She said, Kimmy, I ain't no fool. They was doing it.
Sean, Trisha was fucking her husband. Everybody on X. Mel said that lady was fucking her husband, and that's why if she want to feel away, she can.
Yep.
That's what she said now. I don't know if that's what she said, but that's what I wrote down. Fucking that lady husband. Mel says that she just made up in her mind, and that she does not like Trisha, and Trisha is de-invited from anything else that she decides to have. And I'm gonna just go ahead and say, off the strength, off the GP, yeah, I got to rock with Mel on this one. And the reason why I'm gonna rock with Mel on this one is because, don't be fucking my husband and smiling in my face whole time you want to take my place, dumb backstabbers. No, ma'am. Tori B.
I agree with that wholeheartedly. And I felt, I'm not gonna lie, the previous episode when Marquez showed up to Mimosas with Mel and he had them flowers, it looked like Miss Thing was a little upset.
But she didn't like that. She didn't live at all. Like, I know you're not bringing her flowers in my face.
Right. I'm just saying it did. So for me, if you don't want Marquez, why was you feeling some type of way about him?
But let's be honest. Let's have that conversation because that comes up a lot in general. If you don't care, then why do you? Because I might not want you, but I'm probably always going to care. I think it's just a level of respect. Don't be hollering nobody in front of me. I don't give a damn if I got a new man or not. Don't holler at nobody in front of me. Don't play with me. Because it ain't like I want you, but it's a respect factor that you think that I'm nobody enough for you to holler at a bitch in front of my face. Maybe I'm delusional. Maybe I'm taking it too far. Maybe it's team too much, but I don't play that. Don't holler at nobody in my motherfucking face because if you holler at somebody in my face, I'm going to fuck somebody in yours. That's just how I am. I'm an eye for eye kind of girl.
And to an extent, whether they're divorced or not, I feel, and I've said this previously, Trisha was wrong for not telling Mel.
Absolutely.
And being in her face. No, I felt like she should have pulled her aside. Hey, because everybody knew but Mel that Trisha and him met up. And
When it
so
got out like that, she should have probably have said something.
that's what I'm saying. So now you fake and you've been smiling in my face, knowing you was kissing up or doing whatever you was doing with my ex-husband, and we were still married. So it's not whether Mel want him back or not, as a woman to woman, you should have told me so I can process and be like, all right, oh, you a real chick. You came and told me yourself, and I ain't have to hear it from the streets. You good. But Tricia ain't that type of girl.
Do we owe people that?
If you in my
Like if
face
I
and you
fucked
in
your
my
nigga before if I fucked your nigga before I met you, and now I meet you and we up here, I need to say, Torby, I fucked your man.
that's a small town. So she knew who Mel was and she knew they were married. And now that you're in a circle, yes, you need to, if you want to forge a friendship with me, you need to let me know. And then let me figure out if I still want to be cool with you after I found that out.
Go ahead and read this comment we have here.
Trisha be lying from
By who?
Casey.
Okay, go ahead. Casey, Trisha do be lying, Casey. Sean had one right before that. What did Sean say?
What Marquez said to Trish was very disrespectful.
I don't remember.
I don't think we got to that part yet.
Okay, all right, okay. We'll get to it. All right, Destiny and Tisha catch up. Everything is going good until Martell decides to show up out of the blue, last minute. Tisha doesn't even finish her food. She gets up, she walks the hell out, and that's that because she doesn't want to have a conversation with the enemy. Now, or excuse me, without her husband being present. Destiny commends Martell on showing up to apologize. What I would like to commend you on, Destiny, is if you would have facilitated an accurate meeting. You don't bombard nobody after he done said the type of stuff that he said about her. Because at this point she has not retaliated yet. You know what I mean? She just recently retaliated by alleging that Martell sleep with men. It was a rumor. It was a rumor going around Huntsville that Martell liked boys, is what she said. So at this point,
she said it's not a rumor and it's not alleged. That's what she said. But we're going to say alleged.
Yeah, we're saying alleged because I don't know if that.
I'm just repeating.
I'm just say this. He ain't tried to sleep with me yet, and I mean, why not? You know what I mean? So that's how you know a man is gay.
Why you want a struggle man?
I don't want no struggle man. I ain't say I want to sleep with him. I said normally that's how you know if your man gay. Did he try to sleep with me? Girl, yeah, he did. He's gay. No, he ain't even bad eyelash at me. He ain't gay.
So
but before you get started, I did want to say that I thought that was tacky that Destiny sprung that up on her girlfriend, on her Judy, like that. And I just don't. It's a lot of things that go around in Huntsville that if someone was to do it to them, they wouldn't like it. And Destiny wouldn't have liked it if anybody would have sprung up Sunny on her. So
right. So let me say this. I do not feel bad for either one of these heifers.
Who is the heifers?
Tisha and Destiny. Tisha is simple-minded and does not blame Destiny for this foolishness. Which, if you my friend, you know better than to bombard me with some shit like that. Don't put me in no position where I gotta act out of pocket and people face out in public. Don't do that. That is not something you do. That is something you communicate beforehand and say, "Are you okay with this, friend?" You don't do that. So
to the degree that they're in it and in a situation at this moment, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't. And Tisha's so simple-minded. She gave her the benefit of the doubt. Ain't no damn way. Okay. Yes, I said it. She's simple-minded. So Destiny, again, and I'm glad you said what you said. I feel like Destiny ain't shit. Yes, Martell is your friend, but you don't do no stuff like that, especially not with no man. And then again, this is nothing new. Destiny and Tisha became friends because, do we remember the reunion? I forgot what season it was. Remember Mel was like, I heard you in y'all room, Destiny and Tisha talking shit about me. So they became friends over beefing with Mel. And so to me, Destiny has never been a real friend.
But
Never.
what? To be fair, would you say that Mel and Sunny are friends because she's beefing with Destiny?
No. Because here's the thing, Mel always said, she was like, I don't agree with what Sunny did, and that's not cool. But I feel like Mel is like, oh, I'm gonna get to know her despite. I think if Mel and Destiny were friends, she would have never befriended Sunny. That's the way I look at it.
Wait, you said what? Say it again.
I said if Mel and Destiny was still friends, she would have never befriended Sunny.
Okay, so then that is the same thing, right?
I do agree. It is the same, but at the same time, Mel always said what she did was not cool. And that's she always said.
Okay, but then she still continued to pursue a friendship.
I don't know if
So
they're
then it
friends.
looks,
No,
but
I
see
don't
now,
think they're friends. I think
no, wait a
Sunny's
minute, hold up, baby. No, in the context of the show, they are friends. Um, and so it does look a little sus to me that you don't agree with what she did to somebody else, and you're still friends with her.
no, no,
Like
no.
when you
Yeah, but
don't
at the
know
same
her, when you don't know her. If I was already your friend and you did something fucked up and I didn't agree with it, that's different. But I would think that it would kind of give her pause for cause to pursue a friendship with her because, girl, I don't agree with that. I don't align with that. You get what I'm saying? So then, is it that she continued to befriend that girl, Sunny, to piss Destiny off further?
no.
I
Again,
feel like it's a valid question to ask at least.
no, I understand what you're saying.
I
But
didn't say you didn't. See, here we go. Here we go.
so what I'm gonna say
We ain't
is
even 5 minutes into the damn show tonight.
it's 17 minutes.
Oh, see what I'm saying? See.
So like I said,
Oh, girl.
Mel invited everybody. I don't think I get what you're saying in the context of the show, they're friends, but she invites everybody, whether she's cool with them or not. So I don't I just don't see friends. I think in the context of the show, she has to invite them out. And I think she has to Mel has to be the person to move the storylines along. That's the same thing. She was the only one who asked Maurice about the DUI. And then Mel has to be the one to ask Sonny about the whole stuff with everything.
I'm just up here asking the questions, Diva. I wouldn't be a good
No,
host if I didn't ask the question.
I appreciate it,
But
but I just
it
like I
does
said,
make me, you may not agree. We don't have to agree, we don't ever agree. It does make me, I've always side-eyed that friendship because I felt that friendship too, there was some basis in that friendship out of spite. It just, to me, it is. I just don't see
but they don't
Mel.
keep key together.
She invites her to enough and they've kikied enough on camera. I just don't see Mel being friends with a
But
woman
who's
like
gonna
that.
film
I
with her?
don't. I don't see that. I don't
But
see it.
who's gonna film with Sonny?
Oh, well, that ain't nobody's fault. Sonny need to figure that out. Kimmy will willingly film with Sonny.
Okay. And who
Nell
else?
will film with Sonny.
Right. And that's it. But I'm
Okay.
gonna say this.
So,
Sonny is giving Destiny a storyline. So there you go. That's where I'm at with that. Because
well, how about
otherwise
this?
there
They're
was no
giving each
need for
other
her
a
to come back.
storyline because Sonny wouldn't be on the show if it were not for who?
It's both of them. They need each
No,
other
I
to
answer
be
my
together.
question. Sonny wouldn't be on the show if it were not for who?
Moses
Destiny.
and Moses.
But Moses and Sonny are connected and attached to who?
Destiny. So they needed
Okay.
each other
Why
for a
was it so hard
story.
for you to say, Diva?
No, they need each other
But you
for a
gave me
story.
everybody else, but the people, you didn't
They
give me the
both
people.
need a storyline.
Sean says double standard. Go ahead and read this comment. Hey, Aquarius goddess.
Mel isn't friends with Destiny. Who cares who she's friends with?
Oh, Sean. Go ahead and read this comment.
It just says facts.
By
I
who?
am victorious. I am
Hey, I am victorious. I feel like this is my first time singing here. How you doing? All right, let's go ahead and move on. Sean, don't be trying to wrap us up. This is you're not. Come on. Um, Destiny is fishing with her father. He's been dealing with some health issues. That was an emotional
That's
scene.
this episode. You sure?
Yeah, yeah, I'm positive. Tisha also goes immediately after meeting with Destiny to her husband Marsau and tells him what happens. Tisha says that she has nothing for Martell. Now we're at Destiny's locker. I meant to say her
Her
easy
state.
life storage unit. It's a storage. Her storage. See how I gave it, put a little oomph to it. Her storage.
It looked like
And
a closet.
Kimmy and Tisha meet with Destiny as they film with the overhead camera because the camera crew and Destiny and Tisha and Kimmy could not fit into the storage unit. Kimmy tells the girls about Melody Mimosas and how Moses is back in the slammer, which is jail. And it looked like uh,
Go ahead.
Destiny had a huge smile on her face.
Sure did.
Why do you think, Tori B, Destiny had a huge smile on her face?
Because according to Sonny, Destiny has something to do with him violating. I mean, listen.
Wait. According to who?
Sonny.
So Sonny is alleging that Destiny got him locked up?
Yes, she is. She been said it.
So I guess neither one of y'all can't have him. Oh.
Period. But Destiny definitely had a smirk on her face.
Are you serious? I'm gagged.
She definitely.
Destiny ain't do that. Oh my God. Destiny
did. She been
Destiny
saying she wanted them back in St. Louis. Why are they here?
No,
okay?
but
so she made sure his ass went back to St. Louis.
That's going far.
I told you Destiny ain't S-H-I-T.
But just because Sonny said it don't mean she did it. Now you believe Sonny and anything she said in her mouth when you have believed
no, the smirk on her face when they said she was locked up confirmed it.
That smirk ain't confirmed shit.
She was way too happy about
that smirk ain't confirmed shit.
Yes, Sonny did. She has her own YouTube, and she said when Moses get out, she will start filming their life after he gets back out. So yes, Sonny did say that.
How's she gonna film? Where they gonna film at? They're gonna have a Love and Marriage St. Louis?
No, I don't. Well, he can't. I'm gonna be honest with you. He can't travel. No. He can't travel. But what I'm saying to you is, she said she's gonna do it on YouTube.
Girl, who the fuck watching that?
Besides there are Destiny. People who will watch that, I guess.
You and Destiny.
I'm not watching that. Girl. His name is Jason to me. So I don't listen. Don't
bring that shit up over here. I tell you that. We ain't doing it.
Don't
in the group chat, don't y'all even ask because
I don't like Sonny.
Okay.
Ugh. You forgot her name is what I call her, Megamind?
Because I call her something else. I forgot what I call her.
Head.
That's so rude.
Oh, 2025, you do? You acting brand new, like you don't call people names?
I'm so nice. Everybody knows that I'm the nicest one on this channel.
Please. The Lord is going.
Demisio, come up real quick and answer. Demisio, come up real quick.
You call. I'm gonna let him say it.
Yeah, Demisio, come up real quick.
Demisio,
aren't I the nicest one? Hush. Aren't I the nicest one? Hello? Maybe his mic muted. I don't know.
He's saying on his phone.
My mic is not muted. I just didn't say anything.
Okay, well you can. Thank you. We'll see you in a little bit. Bye.
No, don't move. No, let him finish what he got to say.
No, well, he didn't say anything. He said he had nothing to say.
Yeah, because what you said was some bullshit.
That's not true. See you later.
I love Chase, you guys. I love him.
But don't sit up here and lie, because I will hold you accountable.
I will do this show by my fucking self.
Go ahead.
It ain't you. It ain't you.
Child, go ahead.
You're not the nicest.
I didn't say I was, but I'm fair.
It's me.
Not you. It's D. Go ahead. Now go ahead.
Oh, okay. All right. I give her that. Okay. All right. But I'm second nice in charge. All right. Thank you, WCO. We'll see you in a little bit.
The lies.
Oh, Aquarius Goddess said Chase is shady. Period.
But that don't mean I'm not nice.
Who you nice to?
Chase has his moments. Chase has his moments.
No, look at that. Who you nice to? Name them. Name them.
Oh my God. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Name them.
I was gonna ask what y'all subscribing for, but don't unsubscribe. Do y'all know that we hit over 3,000 with a TikTok ban on TikTok?
Yep.
God's blessings every day, man. Uh, okay, I'm not. Okay, let's just move on. Let's just move on. We all know the
You
answer
know
is me.
better.
The people know it's me. All right.
Chase.
What?
Know better. And love. Chase know better.
Thank you for your comments and concerns. Love. Nice Chase. I mean, if I was just nice all the time and wasn't cussing a bitch out, would y'all keep watching? Some of y'all been watching me for 4 years at this point. Come on.
Yeah, them clubhouse days, Chase was terrible.
I, I will cuss a bitch out on Clubhouse. Oh my God. I mean, I will cuss you the fuck. Oh, and it can still happen. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted.
And this video, well, I mean, they disrespected you first.
Yeah, thank you. I would never come for them bitches, but that shows that I'm packing. I'm gonna just say this. We're gonna move on because we gotta move on. One thing about it, right? I just always live by this. Anybody can hop on, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole lot easier hopping on than it is getting off. Now you take that for what that's worth. All right. Anyway, Destiny was grinning from ear to ear after she allegedly put that man in jail. Tori be the only one believe it besides Sonny and Moses probably. She's throwing Nell a bachelorette and says that Sonny is not invited. The ladies say, nah, you cannot do that. You have to get whoever she wants to have at the party. And Destiny finally relents. I'm glad that she did because don't play me no shit in your best interest. Play me some shit in my best interest. I think that's highly tacky. Oh, I ain't invite them. Like even it was one year I planned my cousin a surprise birthday party, and he had friends I did not fuck with. I reached out to them, I invited them, and for that evening, I put it to the side. And then when the birthday party was over, it was back to bitch. I slapped shit out you. Oh,
I ain't gonna lie, I did that. I didn't invite one of my mother's friends to her birthday
you're not
party.
supposed to do that.
I can't be fake. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but it's you are fake because it's not your party. It's not your party, baby.
It is what it is. The bitch ain't
No,
coming.
no.
Oh,
You was dead ass
I
wrong.
was like, you can't do that. You gotta invite.
You
I was
can't.
like, okay.
You were dead ass wrong.
Oh well.
Oh well, ain't no old damn well.
I paid for it.
Oh well, you wrong. You paid for it. You wrong. You was paid for it wrong. Mel and Chris meet, and Chris explains how he was involved in the Tricia Martell ordeal. He maintains it was super
Wait.
casual. What?
You forgot one part.
About what?
So Destiny, when she was there,
We
and
don't have a lot of time. We got 2 episodes, so if
I
I
know.
skip
I
over
just
shit,
we gotta
skip
get
over.
this part. Remember, she said, "Well, Nell, if you want Sonny there, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna move with you forward. Just know it's
That was then. It comes up again later, so that's why I didn't want to.
okay.
It does come up again later.
Okay.
And we will address it. It needs to be addressed. But they addressed the whole Tricia and Martell of it all. He maintains that it was super casual and he had no idea that they had actually met after he brought up somebody's name who he didn't know the first name, didn't know but knew the last name, knew enough for the features for Martell to go ahead and snoop her out on Facebook. And then afterwards found out that that was his cousin. Chris lying. Chris lying. I don't believe Chris.
Mel ain't fall for that shit. She ran his ass.
Well, she says she tells Chris that Martell's mentors told him to not make to make sure, excuse me, to make sure that whoever he was dealing with had something to lose, and to sign an NDA. Chris says it wasn't him, and it sounds like something Maurice and Marsau were doing some Maurice and Marsau shit. Mel brings up Chris's infidelity, and he said that was 20 years ago, and he has changed. Chris, you lying. You also messy for throwing Marsau and Maurice under the bus. I hope it's addressed at the reunion. Now, Mel says that she is going to attend their vow renewal now that he has gone ahead and answered her questions and cleared up the timeline. Chris thinks that it's a bunch of bullshit that she would wait if she was truly over Martell. But I have to be honest with you too. I would like to know if while you were rooting for our marriage in public, you were secretly, actively behind my back, helping in the dissolution of my marriage by putting him on bitches. So yeah, I don't want to go support you if you weren't really supporting me. So I agree with Mel on that as well. Again, I do think Chris was lying, and I love that he brought Maurice and Marsau into it. And I know he didn't mean to do it. That's just somebody
Yeah,
who
he
don't know how to
did.
tell a lie. No, he didn't. He was just rambling. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "That ain't me. That's not me. That's some other niggas. That ain't me." You get what I'm saying? And you know how you be like trying to talk yourself out of some shit, and
That's
that's
some
what he
shit.
did.
Yeah, that's
Right.
true. That's some shit Maurice said. Was so
Yeah,
sad.
that's that. And I'm just saying he didn't even think about it. That's how you know he wasn't trying to be messy. You know what I mean? Like, you know when you throw a little mess out, you give a little look for the bitch to clock it. He didn't do none of that. He was like, "Mm, mm." He, he just said it. And he kept going. That's how I know he didn't mean it to be messy, but it was messy as fuck, and I'm glad he did it. What did you think? About to sit down.
Yeah, Mel was not. Here's my thing, because it's funny, and I think even when Nell heard that Chris was involved in setting them up, it pissed Nell off because you was going so hard about y'all being mentors to them, and your husband was mentoring him towards messing with some other woman. So at this point, let's retire the mentor shit, because you ain't mentor a damn thing if that's what you was telling Martell, or try to hook him up with another damn woman. What kind of mentor are you? One that ain't shit.
A pimp.
A pimp.
Right. He's a damn pimp. That ain't no mentor. That's a pimp. It's time for the Madani launch, and Nell,
Oh Lord.
right. Um, Nell expresses that she does not like what Sonny did with Moses, but she has to get to know her for herself. Nell doesn't feel like it's her battle to fight. Destiny says that she is taking a look at their friendship moving forward. She's going to plan the bachelorette to the best of her ability, but she is also looking at the friendship because she doesn't feel like people value her friendship the way that she values theirs. Um, I'm gonna stop it here. We're almost done with the episode, so let me see. Oh, wait, no, I need to cover a little bit more. I don't think we're done yet. Oh, yeah, no, I got to cover a little bit more. Well, no, let's go ahead and do this and I'll cover the rest of the episode. I want to say this. Destiny, in my opinion, is absolutely correct. Whether you agree with someone else's idea of what friendship is, that is their idea of friendship, right? And so if that person does not feel like you are being what their idea of friendship is, because you're deciding to govern yourself the way that you feel is accordingly, you cannot be mad at that person when they decide that the way that you govern themselves does not align with their idea of friendship. Does that make sense?
I agree.
Okay,
And
go ahead.
Destiny, unfortunately, is a Taurus just like me. We value a loyalty a lot because we're very loyal people. And so I totally understand why she feels this way. And I've had this come up in my own life. Me and my old roomie had an issue like that. I felt like I unfriended somebody and I thought she should unfriend them too. Because
Yeah, no, it doesn't work that way.
and it don't work that way.
It should work that way,
Yeah, but
but it's not.
it just doesn't. So I totally understand the whole situation. But it is what it is. And I obviously now felt a way about it.
Nell,
Mm-hmm.
what's the way about what?
She didn't like the fact that Destiny was telling her.
Oh, she doesn't want to be dictated in her friendship. She wants to be
Yeah,
trusted. And
she,
that's what it boils down to. Ooh, that's good. That's what it really boils down to. If you're wanting someone to not be friends with someone who you don't like, is it because you have trust issues? So that means that you don't trust your friends to still be your friend as well as maintain a friendship with someone who you no longer want to be friends with. That's a trust issue. I didn't think about that.
yeah, it could be. I mean,
Damn.
but you can't control people.
But just
And
because you have trust issue doesn't mean you get to put it off on me. But that
right.
is definitely a trust thing, I think.
Yeah, it's hard.
That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, I give you that.
So Nell trusts Sonny around Fletcher.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Do Nell trust me around Fletcher? The fuck? Hell no.
Fletcher a good looking man.
He's a good looking man and his
A
body
nice
nice.
little silver fox. And he keep himself tight and right.
Oh my God. Hey Marnita, Miss Marnita. I know that's Miss Marnita. I know that ain't no Darnell. Hey Miss Marnita. All right. All right, let's go ahead and do the rest of the episode. The men are together, and Ken wants to know why everyone wants him to be mad at Martell and Tricia when that was before him. Maurice asks if Ken feels like he um, was deceived. And Marsau says, what if it's more lies and lies and lies and lies? Ken says that if there are more lies to come, he will definitely leave her. Um, and he wouldn't be hurt at the loss of losing Latricia. He would be hurt at the loss of his relationship with the kids because, as Marquez may have exposed, he allegedly can't have none of his own. That's why he swooped down and preyed on wounded birds with children so he can fulfill his wounded bird in him, which is the fact that he can't allegedly have none. And I just threw that in there because I just wanted to put that out to y'all that I still think he's a predator, even though he's a predator with a heart of gold. He's still a predator nonetheless. Catch. The Ben call bullshit because everybody knows as well as Ken knows that he loved Latricia dirty draws.
Period.
Martell pops up on Marsau and Tisha. Tisha doesn't want to be there and tries to leave, but Marsau makes her stay. Martell says that that's a narcissist trait. It would take one to know one. And
Right.
Marsau says that Martell needs, excuse me, that Marsau is forcing Tisha to be there when she does not want anything to do with the men's business. Most especially, she wants absolutely nothing to do with Martell. Marsau says Martell needs to say what it is that he has done and put it out there on the front street. Because when you do this and all of that alluding and alleging, it affects his marriage. Martell says it does not affect his marriage, and Tisha says it does affect our marriage when you keep hinting at the fact that he has all these women that he slept with and cheated with, yet you haven't produced anything. So you're torturing me with this news. Martell says if they would have stopped their stuff, like Tisha and Mel fighting, Tisha says then maybe his marriage would have been different. Tisha says that's what he said. Tisha says it was because of Martell feeding Mel stuff about her husband that Tisha would use to attack. Excuse me, that Mel would use to attack Tisha with. Yes, but I would venture to say that that was only after Tisha started with her first, and that's just how I feel about it. Tisha
Yep.
started with her first. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Martell says that Tisha hears stuff about Marsau. She just already know that she already knows. She just doesn't want to play into the rumors or give anyone the satisfaction because then she would be forced to make a choice, like Mel had to make a choice. So that's why she does not act on it. He wants, excuse me, Martell wants it out there so Tisha can make, excuse me, Martell wants it to be put out there so Tisha can make a decision because he doesn't want to be married to Tisha himself. Ooh, that was nasty. Martell says to tread light because Marsau knows, Martell knows his stuff. Marsau says that he don't give a fuck about treading light and they don't care about his words. Please feel free to expose him at any moment. Martell says that he isn't going to do that. And Martell says it just lets everyone know how slow his wife is for staying with him. Oh,
Mm.
Tisha again tries to leave the fight, and again Marsau would not allow her to leave after being called slow.
Yeah,
All right, we're wrapping it up. Tisha says that Martell wishes he had a wife like her, and Martell says every man wishes they had a wife like you. Are you kidding me?
he ain't lie. He ain't
Because
lie.
a man could do whatever he wants while he's married to you. So
Yep.
duh, everybody want a woman like you. And then Marsau and Martell get into it again, and Marsau says, listen to me. I'm simply better than you in every aspect of your life. Was that his way of calling him poor? With no family?
No,
Without a
no.
little love?
It wasn't his way of calling him poor. I think he meant in every aspect of I have the wife,
But
I
financially,
kids,
family, wealth,
everything
health,
is wealth, health,
business.
business, everything. And I would venture to agree with that. I mean, even though their marriage is not perfect and they have disclosed, I mean, they were separated at one time too, and they're working through counseling. But what Martell said about every man would probably like a woman like Tisha, he is absolutely correct about
That
that.
was nasty work. Who won the fight?
It's hard because they both had valid points. But I think what really hurt was that last thing Marsau said. And he was doing this. He was like, I'm better than you in every way. In
You have
every
any great poupon?
Yeah, like he was just like he was popping his
But that's how
collar.
you hurt Martell. Martell give a fuck about money. That's what he give a fuck about.
Yeah.
So if you allude to like him being poor any kind of way, he already get down on his luck. Come on. Back against the wind. Yes. Trying to make it. No way to win. You don't know the song? I've been singing it for the whole year.
Not anymore.
I know he know it.
If I heard the original song.
Demisio.
Yes, Diva.
5, 6, 7. I know you know it.
Then
Down on my
on
luck.
my look back
Back
against the
against the
wind.
wind.
They
Oh,
try
try
to
to
make
make it.
say
No
no.
way to win. All right. See you a little bit deeper. I know that's right. Somebody know the damn song. Down on his luck. Bitch, when you get to talk about Martell ain't got no motherfucking money, that's how you hit him. He don't
Yeah.
care about cheating on women. He don't care about that. To him, being able to provide for his family, his household is what defines him, not the fact that he's a faithful man. And so the fact that he struggled since losing his relationships with Marsau and Tisha, as well as losing his relationship with his wife,
But
for somebody who allegedly couldn't pass the bar to builder test, they said, right?
he still couldn't whatever.
He ain't passed it yet.
We don't know when he passed it.
He building houses. He had to pass something.
Who to say he built it? Somebody else built it.
Somebody else building them houses. He's slapping his name on.
I
So
don't know.
is he licensing his brand? Like what? How does he
I
build
don't
houses?
I don't know. We ain't never get an update on whether he passed that test. And at one point, Marsau was helping him to study. So we don't know. That's how you know Mel was the brains behind them companies.
Is Tisha slow?
Yes, she is.
Oh,
I done told you she is simple. She is a simple-minded woman. All them degrees. And you can't tell that Destiny ain't got your best interest. That is so cool. Your friend, your husband plays. We ain't forget what he did to her in the ring stove. He still ain't wearing no ring. And
Martell was out of bounds with that. That was
that.
rude.
Kiki
I'm
tried
sorry.
to
Martell was
expose.
out of bounds toward me. That was rude.
What? About what?
Calling her slow. Tisha is still at this point said absolutely nothing about Martell.
God rest the dead. Kiki almost exposed Marsau before. Remember when they was about
Yes, I remember.
So this is what I'm saying. She is slow. Don't give me that. I'm all for the truth.
You guys make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Are y'all following us on Facebook? Are you following us on Twitter? Are you following us on X? Are you following us on Snap? No, we ain't got no Snapchat. TikTok? Are you
Blue
subscribed to the
Sky,
channel?
everything.
Are you dialed in? Is you cool?
Sean said he is under his partner's license. See, told you.
Oh. His partner need to be on the show. All right, we start this week's episode. Nell and Chris go check out the venue and they talk about going to visit her mother's grave. Tricia is with her kids and they ask if she plans to remarry, and she emphatically, automatically says, not anytime soon. Oops. She then recants and says, "No, baby, not right now." Um, excuse me. I don't want to be up here burping and eating fruit like Sierra was with Nene.
Yeah, that was a
Calling
lot.
her Nalethea.
I ain't watch it.
I do a lot of hard work that y'all don't have to do, man.
Sit through some trash.
Ooh, I have to sit through some bullshit, man. Oh my God, to get the moment. But I guess that moment up out of there, don't I? I know how to find that moment, don't I, Torby?
Yeah, you do. You do. You find
I'm
a
pretty
moment.
good at that. What's the name? And give us no moments this week. She done started catching on.
Who?
Sweet Tea didn't give us nothing this week. But I had to sit through that shit too, man. Oh my God. You ever just
you
see
better than
somebody
me.
just
I can't sit
mouth
this.
just always open?
I don't like that. Can't do it. Sorry.
Y'all be talking about Tisha. Okay, anyway. At least Tisha closed her mouth.
I can't stand Sweet Tea, so I wouldn't sit through her shit at all.
I ride for Sweet Tea because it's just, I'm a real ass bitch. You get what I'm saying? And so the way they dog her out and be trying to look girl her, I don't agree with. Because that's some real ass bitch shit. But just, we will talk about it during Married to Medicine's review. Y'all love that Married to Medicine review. Thank y'all so much for all the love y'all show us on that. Thank you. It's one of my favorite shows to do. I've been recapping it now for like 5 seasons. So 4 seasons. 4 seasons. So yeah. Thanks. All right. Anywho, Tricia Kids asked her, did she plan to get married? She said, hell fuck no. I mean, ooh.
Not that soon.
Not right now.
Not soon.
Well, I hope Kim watched that scene with her.
It don't matter. He's still gonna marry her.
When? Not anytime soon.
He put up a picture on Facebook that said Mrs. and Mr.
Do she know that? Do she know that?
He was in the picture.
She in the picture, but can she read?
She an engineer. She know how to read. It was on Facebook. He posted on Facebook, and the comments was going in. They was eating them up.
I hope so, because that don't make no fucking sense. She don't want you. She don't want to be with you. What else can we like? She want to be with you, but why? Ken, do you think she's gonna buy the cow when she getting the milk
for free? Listen, I'm excited
to move out that house.
I'm excited for next week because they gonna get into it and they fussing with each other. I want to see it.
Oh, hey Vanessa Barnes, read Vanessa Barnes for me. Hey SD Mac.
Vanessa said Trish was sitting up with Ken. What are you talking about? Marquez isn't allowed to talk to another female in Trish face. Come on, Rodney.
Who was Rodney?
I don't know.
Hey, Vanessa, my name is Chase.
I was sitting here trying to figure it out.
I don't know who Rodney is. So what is the comment?
What's the one under?
What's the help me with the comment though. So the comment says what now?
Trish was sitting up with Ken. She's probably talking about mimosas with Mel.
Okay.
And she said Marquez. And Marquez isn't allowed to talk to another.
I get what you're saying. Absolutely. Well, listen now. I'm not saying that Marquez is not allowed to. I'm saying that I wouldn't have liked it only because I'm being selfish, delusional, irrational, and that is a case of having your cake and eating it too. Now, just because I can recognize the difference, I always keep it 100% real over here on No Chaser TV. My name is Chase. There's No Chaser TV, and I keep it 100% real, whether that makes me look like a buffoon or not. And so what I'm trying to say is I recognize that he is well within his rights. I have fully moved on within our marriage. I'm still married to you, and I got a whole man right here who taking care of our children and stuff like that and taking care of me. But am I going to feel a type of way seeing you talk to somebody else in front of my face? Probably. No matter what. No matter what. I'm just, for me. I wasn't speaking for Tricia. I'm speaking for me. I'm gonna always feel a type of way. I don't even want you. I just know I'm gonna feel a type of way. I am. But does that make me right? No. You know what I mean? Like, no. No. I talk to the people over here like on No Chase TV, like they're my girlfriends, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
It's really very much girlfriend talk. Like, girl, let's just keep. I can be honest with my girls. I can be fake when the camera on for real. Like in the front of the camera, I wouldn't have gave Marquez none of that shit Trisha gave him. I would have been like, here go my pen. You want to get her phone up? Oh, but see, that's already you doing too much, girl. I just be doing too much, Torby.
Yeah, there's
I got here. You can put my number in my phone, huh? Girl, calm down.
there's two other comments
Okay,
referring
read them.
to what I
Read them.
said about Tisha being simple. Let
Oh,
me clarify for y'all.
oh no. Well, read the comment, please.
Oh, there's two. SD Max said Tisha is not simple. She has made decisions about her life, same as Kim.
I like that. I like SD Mac. I like that. It's not that I don't know. It's not that I don't care. Just my husband, I'm gonna stick beside him. And she's always said, Tori B, for what it's worth, if you cannot bring me concrete proof, leave me alone about it. I'm not
I,
leaving my man.
I understand that. There's one more. I am Victorious says so Tisha is simple because she chooses to stay in her marriage. You just don't see it for Tisha, which is your business. Tisha is the most educated on the entire cast.
Oh,
Let me say this.
oh, they reading you said that.
I
Oh,
know, right?
who said
So
that?
I'm gonna say I said her name already. Let me
Say
get
it
to
again.
my
I missed it.
I am Victorious. So
Damn.
let me say this right now. I called her simple because she envies Mel a lot. And wait, I'm not finished. Let me finish my sentence. She does envy Mel in the sense that Mel is a boss. Here's what I'm going to say about this. Okay. She says, oh, if he's cheating, I would definitely leave. I'm not staying. And that's bullshit. Tisha gonna stay her ass right with her husband. And that's fine. So stand on it, bitch. That's my point.
She got to be a bitch.
No, I'm just saying, period. I
Oh,
just like to use that word.
okay.
So
Cool.
if you stand, my point is stand on it. If that's your husband,
I don't think she want to be male no more.
I here's
I
my
think at the beginning of the season, and I won't even say she wanted to be Mel. I think that she admired Mel for what Mel was able to accomplish.
that's what I'm saying. But here's the other part of that. Don't if you're gonna stand by your husband, then don't take him to no ring shop and sit there and be like, oh, I brought you here because I want you to get another ring.
I don't
And
give a damn if I'm standing beside you. At least when you go
hey,
fuck them hoes, go put your ring on.
let me finish what I'm saying.
Get it out.
I'm trying if you stop interrupting me.
Oh,
So you embarrassed yourself on television. Your husband don't want to wear the ring. And he stood up there and played in your face and told you he's not wearing it. So why would you do that? I think that is simple-minded. And she does have some simple characteristics about her. And that was a simple moment. If that is your husband and he is and Marsau is one of those misogynistic men that they believe what they believe and he don't care what you want. He wants you to do what he wants you to do. And you know that's your husband. We all see it. So if you're going to stand beside him and stay with him, then don't do shit like this. And here's another one. When they did the vow renewal and he embarrassed her in front of everybody, that is what makes her. It don't matter how.
I'm going to say this. I think there's a what's not being said, right? And I think what's not being said is if Tisha were to leave Marsau, it would be everybody wants her to leave because he's allegedly cheated. We have had many allegations, but not much proof, right? However, comma, when you examine the way that he treats her within the dynamic of that relationship, that will be enough for most people to leave.
Thank you.
But you see how I spelled it out and said it?
Now I like to give examples. Let's
I get what you're
remember.
saying, but that is what it boils down to. You're not a fan, I mean, of the
Of
treatment
how he
because
treats her.
my thing is, hold on, wait. It's like beating a dead drum. I don't want to even talk about cheating anymore in Huntsville. Nobody has the proof.
Right.
Martell got the stories. I'm not saying Martell telling no lie. I deep down don't feel like he's lying about Marsau, But the bar is, where's the proof? You can't never bring concrete proof. You brought out whatever that thing was, and now we just supposed to believe this person. There is no proof. Where are the receipts, the proof, the timeline, the evidence? The only receipts, proof, timeline, and evidence we have regarding Marsau and Tisha is the way that he treats her on camera, which I think is abominable. Like, I don't live. I hate the way he
Her
treats her.
mama don't like it.
I hate the way that he talked to her on camera. I hate the way that he, like, I don't like that. I get what he was trying to say. We are a united front. Nothing that you can say, Martell, is going to make me and my wife bat an eyelash. Call her slow. Say that she is the model citizen for every wife that likes to, that allows her husband to cheat and treat her any kind of way. Say these things. You can't break us. I get it, right? But obviously that wasn't working because he was hurling insults at her and she was not able to handle it. So at this point, after you call my wife slow, okay, leave, because I'm gonna beat his ass. Leave. Or say something back or something. It just didn't work in the way that he had it designed to work. And I think that the thing about Marsau is he has his idea of the way that things should be run and should be done in life, in principle, in general. However, he is not the only one in this marriage, and he has to consider another person and how they feel that way as well, and take that into consideration and figure out how to move forward together. And that's something that he lacks.
That's the same thing. Him and Maurice are the same person. I don't care what y'all say. And guess what? Tisha and Kimmy tolerated. It wouldn't be me. So yes, I called her simple-minded. It is, because there's no way. That's a lot of embarrassment to take. So stop trying to set him up to get a ring or renew his vows.
Ain't no set him up to get no ring. You married to me or you not? If you married to me, you need to write a motherfucker.
Well, she don't put her foot down, so there you go.
She did. She took him to the ring store.
And he played in her face and talked in circles like he always do. So simple-minded.
All right, y'all. We gave you the dialogue now. I ain't let her get away with it, but she said what she said now. All right. Tricia with them kids, and the kids says you're gonna leave Ken, and I mean you're gonna marry Ken. She said, hell no, to the no. One of these days, but not soon. She has a lot that she needs to work out with him, she says. Mel hosts Tricia, and they get straight to business about Martell. Tricia says it was nothing sexual, and despite what everyone says, he did not try to come on to her. Nell says that Nell says that Tricia now realizes she put herself in a fucked up situation. She absolutely did, because all she had to do from the beginning was be honest. I would, when Martell was acting like he don't know me, I would say, bitch, you don't know me. You know we kicked it once. That wasn't shit. We ain't fuck. I'm like, that definitely didn't fuck, because she would have did it like, said it like, you know what I'm saying? You understand the way that I say it, but when he was acting crazy, even if she was thrown off at first, when she was asked about why she was thrown off, she kept saying he knows me through his brother, so why is he so thrown off? Now, I've heard Chris was involved. I've heard that Martell was on the phone. I ain't heard nothing about Martell brother, ever.
She was lying.
Exactly. Let's move on. Tricia says that she didn't get a divorce because she was trying to get through her life. Her mom had a diabetic coma on her 30th wedding anniversary, and her sister passed away, unfortunately, in her arms in front of her young daughter. And Marquez told her that she was too close to her family. Ooh. That's why I'm going to go in a little bit. That's why I got something to say in a little bit. Nell comforts Tricia, and they both bond over their losses. Tricia chooses to be by herself, so she doesn't have to go off and deal with other people and their emotions. Nell's emotions, Nell realizes that she needs closure with her feelings regarding her mom's passing after speaking with Tricia. The one thing I'm gonna say about this is Marquez ain't shit, bro. Marquez, you are trash for that. And it's very easy to not deal with people, and I'm not governing by any means how someone chooses to deal with moving forward and coping the way they cope after such tremendous loss consecutively. But I think when you decide that you don't want to deal with other people's stuff or other people's anything, it does you a disservice because you don't. It's not. You're not back to yourself. It's always going to be. There's always going to be something missing from you. But if you don't try to get your life back to normal as much as possible, you're never going to fully be operational. If you get what I'm trying to say, like
Yeah.
withdrawing from people because you don't want to deal with what they got going on, that doesn't help your situation at all. How does that help you? You have to learn how to navigate and learn how to deal with people so that when you finally deal with people, it doesn't come out enraged like you're going to beat somebody ass for a simple conversation, which we also going to get into in a little bit. Did you have anything you want to quickly add? Because we got to move on. We got a
Yeah,
whole.
no.
Okay, good.
My problem with Trish is, baby, you needed to go get some counseling, some grief counseling or something. The way you maneuver through life is not normal. And as somebody who dealt with a lot of grief when I was younger, I completely understand. And I wish that my parents got me grief counseling. And if, things unfolded the way she says they did, your babies need grief counseling. So they don't end up doing this, being traumatized the way you was. Get help.
Okay. All right. Kim meets with his partner now, and expresses his frustration about Martell and Tricia. Tricia becomes defensive.
You
Tricia
was ready
becomes,
to leave.
huh?
Wasn't he? I could leave. I could leave. I could leave. Now he's
Mhm. Yeah, everybody knew he was full of shit. Um, he says Trisha becomes defensive whenever she's asked about her and Martell, and it's almost as if it's a guilty response. He prefaces this with saying that anytime he speaks with her, by saying that this is not an argument. However, it always ends up being an argument. That's because she doesn't have great communication skills because she chooses to isolate and not deal with other people.
hmm
Um, Ken feels like when Trisha is getting too happy, she finds a way to ruin it and squash it. He feels she chooses herself every time and never chooses him. Ken's friend then asks if he thinks that she wants to be with Marquez. I don't feel that he gave an answer, but he does say that he feels her family may be worried about, she may be worried about what her family will say. Ken says he knows how to leave when it is time to leave. Let me just say this. They've been separated for 5 fucking years. Some people don't give a fuck about that no more. They don't.
Well, they didn't. The family didn't know they was
But
separated.
the reason why I say they don't give a fuck about it is because when she told her sister, what her sister said,
Do what makes you happy.
leave that nigga.
hmm
So that's a crutch. Everybody
He's
plays the fool
he's
sometime. Hold on,
yeah.
everybody play the
He's
fool sometime.
Captain Save-A-Ho, and
But
y'all are
Ken,
very very
uh, uh,
broken.
uh,
Very broken.
everybody plays the fool sometime, but Ken seemed to play the fool all the time when it comes to Latricia.
I know. But what do you expect? She's a broken woman. You came in and swooped in and played Superman because she was broken. You moved into that man's house and you don't understand why he a little
Not that
salty.
man house. Um, That ain't the man house no more because he moved out of it. Remember?
I get
Uh,
it, but
Let me
this
ask you. Did you know we've been having karaoke all night over here, right? Ken, let me see if you know this one, Demisio. See if you know this one. Do you have a first aid kit handy?
I know that
Do
one.
do you know how to patch up a wound? Tell me, you,
Are
you.
you
I don't
patient?
know that one, Chase. I might be a little too. I might be too young in the age caliber for that
You
one.
have
That's
you
Danity.
have horrible
Danity.
taste in music, by the way, and I will see you in a little bit.
That's Danity Kane.
Yes, because
That's damage. I was
damage,
trying to.
damage, damage, damage. I
I
thought
thought
that I should
that
let you know. That's my note.
my
I
heart
thought
was
that
beating.
see we singing it. Damage. Damage. That's the unison, all right. I thought that
I
I
should let
let you know.
go.
That's my note.
Sorry.
Damage.
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 I thought that I should let you know. Let you know. Girl,
Did
I
you
ain't
find
got time. I
it?
can't give you the note.
It don't go that low.
Yes, sir. It's let you know. It's
No,
in there.
it's an alto.
I
That's
thought
my
that
note.
I should let you know. Let you know. Yeah. SD Mac in the house with us. Thank you, SD Mac. Trish needs to go ahead and read that because I
She
can't
needs
see
to
it.
heal. She's wounded and his holding on to anger and grief. She will not be able to fully be in a healthy relationship until she does. We've said this ad nauseum at this point, and Ken is so. Even though he claims to go to therapy, he can't identify it in his own goddamn relationship.
Because he's hurting for something. Because why do you continuously be with a woman that
He.
she must got some good stuff? Some strong stuff. All right, the Fletchers visit Nell's grave, and it was super emotional. But I'm
Nell's
glad that she
mother's
had.
grave. You said Nell's.
Oh shit, Nell's mother's grave. I'm so sorry.
That's why I was like, oh, I tried to help you.
Thank you. Excuse me, Nell. No offense. That was not to be shady or funny. I apologize. They visit the grave site of Nell's mother. Um, Super emotional. I'm glad that she did it. That was super brave to put that on television to be that fucking vulnerable. I love Nell. Ain't nothing y'all can tell me about Nell. I'm sorry. I don't give a damn. Y'all know I love Nell. So
Yeah, that was a real moment. That
I
was
love Nell. Y'all ain't nothing y'all can say to me. All right. So we move on. It's time for Nell's bachelorette. The ladies arrive and Mel arrives as well. And asks Trisha if she has a problem. I said, oh, okay, Mel. Mel, she got a Vaseline and sneakers tonight. Um, Trisha says no. But Trisha didn't like that Mel was being messy, saying that she was still in love with Marquez. Mel says that means that Trisha thinks that everyone is messy because everyone was dipping out their opinion about their relationship. Trisha says, no, I think you're messy, not everybody. You. And they go back and forth. Mel says it was a joke, and Trisha says, "Well, it wasn't a funny one because of the timing and because of what you were alluding to. It wasn't funny to me." Mel doesn't feel like she said or done anything more than anyone else, and maintains that she doesn't have an issue with. Trisha maintains that she doesn't have an issue with Mel, and Mel maintains that she doesn't have an issue with Trisha. But she does still think, no matter whatever Mel is saying at the time, that Mel was being messy. She doesn't give two shits about what Mel is saying. And everyone feels like it's an issue um, between Mel and Trisha, even though they're both saying that it is not one. Um, Mel says that Trisha's 1,000 does not mesh well with where she is in her life. And Trisha says that she's grown and talks how she wants to talk. And Mel says maybe Trisha is used to running over men, but she won't be running over Mel. Ooh, Mel, was that shade?
mm-hmm.
Catch. So Destiny steps in with her energy and says that there's enough negative energy and she wants this to be a positive event. And she wants everyone to stop fighting and keep Nell first because she is positive, she's happy, she's sunshine, she's love, she's light. And in walks Sunny, and her temperature immediately changes. And then we
Period.
go into next week. Let's go ahead and get this over with because we got Potomac coming up next. It's Monday Fun Day here on No Chaser TV. Make sure that you guys like, comment, subscribe. Happy Martin Luther King Day, baby. It's King Day round here,
Period.
bitch. Okay. Let me just go ahead and say this. That's what I've been saying about Mel. That's what I've been saying about this situation. Hey, we got a new subscriber. Thank you. Um, that's what I've been saying about Mel. Trisha didn't find it funny. When Mel don't find shit funny, ain't shit funny. And there are people. I'm gonna go ahead and bring up. Let me go ahead and text her and let her know I'm finna name drop her real quick. Cause I'm finna bring her point up.
Huh?
Ricky.
Oh, you said her like I'm supposed to know who her is.
Her.
Like,
The reason why I said I wanted to talk about a point. Ricky makes a point that that's a friend to the show, Ricky. She makes a point that she feels that, you know, Mel should be allowed grace, and Mel should be allowed to get back and go on her tour. Like y'all know, I like to call it her revenge tour. And do the things to the girls that the girls did to her, or, you know, push their situations in her face because they pushed the situations in Mel's face. But when it comes to Tricia, she says to Tricia, I was just joking by saying that you were still in love with your ex-husband or your current husband. But when Mel was divorcing, when Mel got a divorce, when she was separated, she did not like for anyone to bring up Martell. She did not like anyone to allude that she still had feelings for Martell. She didn't like that shit. So for her to do it to Tricia is wrong.
it is. I'll agree with
It
that.
is wrong.
It
And
is.
now because you're being called out and this lady might potentially be trying to fight you, because we don't know with her. Now you joking. No, you wasn't damn joking. That wasn't no joke. And it wasn't funny, just like how you didn't find it funny when they did it to you. And, you know, people say, well, their situations are not the same. That's one thing I do not like. We don't have to compare a situation for you to respect my situation. My man didn't cheat on me and have a baby on me, but my man did leave me at my motherfucking lowest, at my motherfucking darkest. My mama passed away. My sister passed away in my arms. My daddy passed away. My sister passed away in front of my motherfucking child. My man told me, you too close to your family, and left me because he need to go find himself. Don't you tell me about me loving no man that didn't love me when I needed love the most. It ain't funny to me. So no, our situations are not the same, but you should still respect that I have one. And for that, Mel loses me. I don't give a fuck if Tricia fucked her man or not. That's one thing. You deal with that. But you still don't treat people the way that you treat people the way that you want to be treated. That's the issue that I have with Mel. She does not do that. Whether y'all feel like she right or she wrong, I'm coming from a place of me and how I like to be treated and what I like to do. Just because a bitch do me dirty, sometimes I guess I done got my get back. Sometimes I guess I done got my dick back. But you can't do a number unlike God can do a number. And the reason why I say that is because we're going to hypothetically say that Destiny did not call the people on Moses, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to just take that off the table because we don't have no proof. So Destiny didn't call the people on Moses, but look what ended up happening. You ain't with him, and neither am I, bitch. Ain't nobody with him now. You get what I'm saying? Can't nobody do one bigger than Karma and God himself.
I mean, I agree.
Mel loses me when it comes to that all the time. I'm never going to side with, because it's not Mel, it's anybody. You know, we've been doing this long enough. I don't like people to do stuff like that. You know that. So it's not a Mel thing for me. That's just how I am. Tori B.
I agree with your point, and two things could be true at one time. Here's the other thing. Mel ain't lied when she said, if I'm messy and I'm shady, so is everybody up in here. And where was that energy for Stormy when she
Let me
put it
tell you
up?
something. That's deflecting.
Huh?
I don't give a fuck what everybody did in here. Right now, I'm talking to you.
It could be. It is
So
deflecting.
don't bring up everybody else. Take accountability for who?
You're right. It is a deflection. It is.
Now, if you've been watching this tonight,
But it is.
here. Hold on, wait. If you've been watching this tonight and you're new here, I hope you notice I done got everybody ass. So I don't, it ain't no favorites over here with me. If you're right, and you're wrong, you're wrong.
But what I will say is, she know who to match energy with though, Tricia. Cause you wouldn't have bucked up on no Stormy, and you wouldn't have bucked up on no damn Destiny.
I was trying to figure out why Trisha had that I will beat your ass in her.
Yeah, she knew who to pull that.
It was a little Uber from New York. It was a little Uber.
Yeah, It was. I'm like, yeah, you ain't pull that shit with Stormy. You ain't pull it with Destiny, and I don't. And I know you wouldn't even pull out with Kimmy.
All
So
right, you guys, we're gonna open the phone lines. If you want to go ahead and call us, here is the link. What you do is you click the link, you give us a call, you give us your thoughts. We are not team. Well, some of us are not team anybody, but this is a safe space. Whether you are a millimeter, whether you're not, whether you're a what is it, a Marsau what? What do you
he don't
call
have
them?
fans.
No, he called them something. The
I
Mar
don't
what?
know. Martell. I mean,
The
Marsh.
Marsau, the Marsau something. What did he call them?
I don't know what he
It
called
was
him.
cute too. Team, whoever team you're on, you can call here. We're reviewing the show, so that's what we do here. And you're more than welcome to give us a call. We got a caller. Go ahead, caller. Give us your name and tell us what you're thinking.
Um, my name is Ricky, friend of the show.
Oh Lord,
Yeah, you couldn't see her name.
no, I
I
can. You know, I
can't show
can't see.
myself right now because I'm like in the middle of getting myself together for work tomorrow. But I did want to jump in here because me and Chase we tussles about Love and Marriage Huntsville. But I just wanted to add this kind of nuance, the whole Melody and her reaction to all of this stuff in the cast, right?
Hmm.
What's happening for me is now that legally Martell cannot harass Melody, he's turned his energy towards Tisha and Marsau in the cast, right? All of his like fanatical, narcissistic behavior, he has to find a new target. That's what narcissists do. They need a new target, right? And so the reason why I don't have sympathy for this cast is because when she was saying he was threatening her with revenge porn and harassing her and beating the kids, nobody had anything to say. In fact, they stood neutral or said we didn't hear nothing about no revenge porn. And then as soon as he started to attack Marceau and Tisha, then it is, oh, we did see revenge porn, not only from Melody, but Ariane too. And you be doing this and you be doing that and all of this and all of that. So all of the
Revenge P,
cast,
sister. Revenge P.
I'm sorry, Revenge P. So all of the cast willfully sat around and enabled him to continue to emotionally and mentally abuse Melody, right? And didn't do anything. So I
Period.
think the realest thing Melody can do is kind of be fake in front because these people are not her friends, you know? Similarly, people, Stormy recorded Melody, sent it out. What's the other girl name? Destiny recording it. Martell has been super scandalous to Tisha and Marceau, and Destiny is inviting Martell to sit down lunches or whatever that was. So that's only proof that Destiny's friendship to Melody
Was
was
bullshit.
was just an extension of her love for Martell and not a real friendship.
Wait, Ricky,
Thirdly,
hold on 1 second. Did you peep how Martell said that he might have slept with Destiny? Did you peep that one?
I've already believed that.
So Mel wasn't lying.
Right, and I think that the cast trying to frame it as Trish and Martell had a affair, I think did Trish a lot of harm because her introduction to the group was she might have slept with Martell. So if she did sleep with Martell, it was during the time, if this was all true, it was during the time that he was married to Melody. So Melody has a rightful anger or a rightful like kind of standoffishness with Trish. Now to Chase's point, you never win when you play dirty. So I can hold Melody accountable and say some of the things she's doing is some of the things that the cast did to her, but I don't think it's as harmful. I think it's on the bar of just reality TV messiness,
Mm-hmm.
and I
I
think
agree
it's
too.
justified. So that's just where I'm coming from with it. I'm not
No,
a
I
mellow
agree. I
meter.
don't think it's like
Yeah.
heinous or anything. You know what I mean? Par for the course. I just think that she's
Par for
doing
the
it too. That's all.
exactly. Par for the course. I do think what the cast did to her was heinous, however. I would never, I don't care if I hated you. As a woman, I wouldn't stand by and co-sign what
Revenge.
they were putting her through. Yeah, I
Yeah,
just wouldn't do that.
yeah. I found it very interesting how now that Martell is lashing out against Tisha and Marsau, she went on Carlos's podcast and then threw out all of these things and then said, "Oh, but he does do revenge P." And he did it to her and Aria. How convenient is that? But when he first got arrested, everybody was like, "Oh, we don't want black men arrested and this is not cool." And And remember Mel had confronted Marsau about making a statement about it to the
Right.
media.
Mhm.
So for me, it's a whether y'all want to agree with it or not, I feel like the cast gaslights her a lot. And that's
They
why I
do.
don't feel bad when she do shit to them, because I feel like
Okay, I feel like they were wrong, and I feel like she wrong. That's how I be feeling.
no,
I
I
don't
get
think
it.
she's as wrong as them. I agree with you, Chase, but I feel like it's comparing apples to oranges. And the
Right.
man did have lipstick on his lips in a mugshot. We all saw it, sister. What's the tea? Like y'all all wanted the tea about me. What's the tea?
Oh,
That
I
I
get it. I get it.
It's just par for the course for reality television. So I agree with Chase, but I hate that they're trying to compare it or make it even between Melody and this cast. I don't think it's that.
I
But
may
it
have to examine the scales and see what I think. I haven't examined the scales. I just be like wrong, right, right, wrong. So,
well, as a Libra, no, I'm just kidding. But
oh yes, the scale.
ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun.
Okay, every dog does have his day. With that being said, Demisio, you got something you want to say? Come up on here and say it real quick because we got love and marriage. No, we don't. We got Potomac next on Monday Funday. Ricky, thank you for coming on in. You know, I just wanted to, I had brought up your point, but you know, I appreciate you for calling and giving your opinion. You know, it's always valued.
Yes, thank you, Ricky.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. You got something you want to say, sweetie?
Baby, it's like 3 other people that want to come up here.
Oh shit, y'all, we going long. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, y'all. For everybody who wants to come up, you got 30 seconds. We do have Real Housewives of Potomac to do, okay? And we're on an overrun at this point, so we're running over. Everybody's got 30 seconds. You can say whatever it is you need to say, whatever it is you want to say, uninterrupted. But you can speak your piece. When you come on, introduce yourself and give me your 30 seconds. Hey, caller.
Hi, good night, guys.
Hey.
So I was going to say with the Tisha
Well,
and
first, tell me who I'm speaking with.
it's Katie and hey
Hey,
guys.
Katie.
So I was gonna say with the Tisha versus Melody thing, I think she was more like buck and ready to fight because she knew majority of the cast would be on her side with it. That's why she don't have that energy with the other girls because
Mm.
I think it was like maybe her first or second scene where I forgot who she was in the gym with her talking to about when she was going to go meet Letitia for the first time, and they were like, well, you know, whatever. She didn't have that energy. She was like, well, I'll see for myself. I'll let you know when that time comes, blah blah blah. She's really not that rah. But I think with Melody, she knew she would have the back end for it. She didn't like what Melody said. And as you know, Chase, I'm mostly on the everybody wrong in this whole cast situation. But I truly feel like she was in the back of her head knowing that at least three of them women would have her back. That's why she was so
Mm. That
comfortable.
makes sense. I
But
didn't
Melody
consider.
was wrong and she was not joking.
She was not joking. But see, here's what I was gonna say. I know I said I was gonna not interrupt you guys for your 30 seconds, but I just keep forgetting and I don't want to forget. I think I'm the kind of girl, y'all know I'm the kind of girl. Get people for what they do for, right? So
Hmm.
it ain't joking. I ain't joking with you. I don't like you because I do feel like you're lying about what you did with my ex-husband. And I would say, enough, sold.
And
But because
I
she refuses to say that,
and right, I do genuinely agree with you there too. But that would also mean that Melody would have to somewhat show or expose that she does care about Martell if she does
I don't care
that.
about Martell. I care about you sitting in my face and fuck my man.
But she doesn't know how to articulate it like that, I don't think.
Oh,
So, and that's not to say she's like, but
yeah,
I
I get what
just
you're
don't
saying.
I don't think she is there yet to articulate that she can not care about Martell but care about bitches who are playing in her face without making it seem like she likes him still. But yeah. Thanks guys. Have a great night.
Oh, thank you, Katie. Production, give me another one. Give me the next one. Hey, caller, what's your name and what's your thought? 30 seconds. Caller?
I guess it's me.
Oh, hey, Sean, you ain't got to tell me. What you think?
Hey, how is everybody blaming the cast talking about they didn't stop Martell? They have no control over what Martell was doing.
Did
And
they speak out against him?
they stay out of their marriage. Let them deal with their own stuff. You can't blame nobody else for what Martell or Mel does. And even if they keep blaming Tisha, talking about that she broke girl code. Mel came after Tisha season 1. Tisha don't owe Mel nothing. And Mel knew that man was cheating all along for the whole 5 years. So don't act brand new because you just brought it out on the show. You knew what was going on. So blame yourself. You allowed it. You fell for it. Then turn around and have another kid by him and still stay with him. So don't act shocked and why is everybody else's fault what Martell does just because they don't check him. That's your man. That's your marriage. Y'all have to deal with that. Stop blaming everybody else for what Martell does. He grown. Mel does. You kept taking him back, so you allowed it. So deal with it. And Mel don't know Trish to be joking with her like that. Just like she didn't like nobody talking about her stuff. You don't know that girl well enough. You don't know her mental state because she could be a little off. But leave that woman alone because she might hurt you. While you come with your condescending, shady little comments and stuff, you may get hurt. So leave people alone. You don't know nobody's mental state. Stop picking at people. And Martell wants Marsau to beat him up. So he have a reason to put him in jail or to sue him. But Martell ain't got lawyer money because the little wine business ain't went nowhere. The calendar ain't went nowhere. The little children book ain't went nowhere. He's just desperate to do something to get to try to get build on something. The little YouTube ain't doing nothing. So he need to just leave him alone too.
He
He ain't
should go
got
ahead.
nothing else going
He could.
on.
You know we could try, Sean. Before I let you go,
What do you do?
what he could try?
Porn.
What?
Gay for pay. Bye, girl.
Bye.
Hey, caller.
Hey,
Woo.
it's Dusty Mac. How are you guys?
Hey, SD
Good.
Mac.
How are
Woo.
you?
SD Mac.
Hey,
I'm
Tori,
sick of SD
My
Mac.
Harlem slash Bronx girl. This your Brooklyn girl, your Brooklyn homie. How you doing?
Good.
Okay,
How are you?
cross the bridge. Cross the
That's
That's
right.
right.
bridge.
Right across
That's
the
right. So
bridge.
listen, I'm gonna just say this.
Okay.
Um, Tisha is going to not leave Marsau. Everybody need to leave that alone. That's their marriage. She has, he probably is cheating on her, but that they have decided that is not what they're going to put on TV. Mel and Martell agreed. Really, Mel agreed to showcase that infidelity on TV. She ain't got nobody to blame but herself. That was her choice. You don't get to put my tea out because your marriage is imploded on TV. And that's what I don't like with her. If you want to profit for your pain, that's your choice. Stay with that. I said, but I'm going to tell you, I've been watching from season 1. And no, the cast did not allow Martell to disrespect Melody. Melody allowed Martell to do that. They were actually trying to help her, and she got nasty with them because she had decided to stay with Martell until COVID hit, and his ass went sneaking out there with the side chick, and then that's when she had enough. And because she had enough, everybody else was supposed to move differently, and that's what I don't like about her. And she was wrong for what she did to Trish. She tried to humiliate that girl right there in front of that guy. She saw that the feelings was raw with that girl. You don't like nobody teasing you about Martell, so why would you think it's okay for you to do that to someone else? And that's where I stand on it. Marsau and Maurice is the same dude. Kimmy friend told her the Scott brothers is the Scott brothers, and you know Tisha leaving. So everybody needs to just let these people cheat in peace. That's what I got to say.
SD Mac, is this your first time calling in?
Yes.
All right. Well, keep calling in, Diva.
I
Yeah.
will. I love you guys.
You
Y'all,
coming to
y'all
Love
really.
Potomac?
you.
You gonna watch Potomac? We're doing.
Yes, I'll be online for Potomac.
Okay,
Okay.
we finna get right
Oh,
on
and
over there.
my husband don't always wear his ring either. He works it with electricity. Sometimes it be like that.
No, you don't
We've
have
been
to
married.
always wear it. I wasn't saying that now. I wasn't saying
Listen, we
that.
married 28 years.
But you don't
He
want to
could,
wear it a little bit?
when we go out to nice places. Other than
Oh, I
that,
said, but Marcel don't wear
But
it
he don't
ever.
wear it at
SD
all.
Mac. That's all I'm
it don't
saying.
listen. Though it matter, it ain't gonna make him not cheat.
That's a fact.
It ain't gonna
Oh
make women
Lord,
not come up to your man, because some women like to come up to married men.
that's
Trust.
true. That's true.
All
Okay,
right, I
see
see
that.
y'all for Potomac.
We're gonna see
All
you
right.
down to the Potomac. Hey now, come on, give me your 30. Give me 30 seconds now. Come on, goddamn, give me 30 seconds. We got to go. We over.
Okay, I'll just keep it short and sweet. I'll just talk about Nell. That scene was very heartfelt to me as someone who has lost my mom when I was in high school. I understand wholeheartedly how Nell feels, and that scene was just very touching to me. And it kind of reminded me of when I grieve or when I go to my mom's grave. Yeah, it's very sad now. I don't cry, but that scene was touching, definitely. And also, in the words of Denise Richards, honey, Kimmy is a shit fucking stirrer. Absolutely.
She definitely started.
Somebody need to call her ass out.
And you're right. I forgot to call out Kimmy's ass. Kimmy is dead wrong because when Mel started talking about her husband, she was ready to get to it, right? But
Yes.
couldn't wait to run to Mel and tell her, oh, Fletcher was the one that hooked Tricia and what's the name up. And you sure Tricia ain't got no problem with you? Because she said.
Yeah. Because Kimmy set Tricia up to say everything that she wants to say to Mel. And that's why Kimmy's a coward. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Kimmy's a coward.
That's
And
interesting,
Kim, you are the rebound guy. Sorry to break it to you, boo. But you cute. We'll find somebody else, babe. You cute.
See what? Oh,
So
that's why we're gonna leave it here. Okay, Demetria.
He ugly.
I ain't say he was ugly.
You're all right.
He's cute. It's the muscles.
Yeah,
Clearly
his face stronger than muscles on the arms. All right.
Have you seen my story?
Oh. Demicio's got a man at
home.
Oh, we done had some fun tonight. Oh,
we gotta get over.
Okay. Patricia Hunt say she don't give a fuck what y'all got to say. She is gonna ride for Mel, and guess what, Patricia? You know you can ride for Mel over here if you want to. That's why you've been with us since the beginning. We appreciate you, Patricia. Girl, I done had my holler tonight, bitch. So I'll call us Ricky. Lord Jesus, Katie and Sean. Oh goodness. Oh God. Zoel, love in the chat. I am victorious in the chat. Katie and Patricia Hunt. Ricky B, Sean, Zoel, I think I already said. Who else?
Quinte.
Hey, Quante. Quante in the room. Amber was in the room earlier. If I'm missing you, we're going to see you over there. SD Matt called as well. Thank y'all so much for your support. We're going to hop right over to Potomac. And we're going to go ahead and wear Mia ass out for the old and the new.
And I'm gonna wear somebody else out because she.
Don't give it away. Don't just.
I'm not gonna give it away, but it ain't gonna just be Mia.
But before we go, I want everybody to say, Demicio's got in the chat. When I go like this, when I point down, you supposed everybody type home in the group chat. All right, 5, 6, 7. Demicio's got a man at home. I know that damn right. Ooh, Demicio. No, Jay not waiting tonight. Jay's off tonight. That's why we went along. Jay off tonight, baby. Jay off. But yes, Jay do be over there waiting home. I know that's right. Girl, eat them out, Demicio. Fuck them up one time. All right, we're going to see y'all over there to the Potomac, y'all. Bye. Yeah. Ooh. I'm joking. I'm joking.